Hello everybody and welcome to a very special D&D game. Because this is both a Heroes of Wellspring City game and a Superstar PartyPlex game. My name is Zen and I am your DM. And joining me today we have
Hi, hello. This is VB, Vegan of the Bears, Vegan Bear, and today I am going to be playing the ever chaotic, the honorary clown bird, Benjamin Sickle.
Hi, I'm MJ, and I'll be playing a new character for me, Archie Gator, the golf mascot of the PartyPlex.
Oh, I'm Doll. I'm going to be playing everyone's favorite clown, Jacqueline Jacky Hyde.
that's a bold statement for a campaign with 3 clowns. Uh,
And hello, I'm Talatala. I am a guest here today playing Brittney Megan Bronson of Wellspring City fame.
Indeed. So,
Hi, hello, welcome.
mm, Uh, so how exactly are all these characters going to cross paths? Well, uh, as you may or may not know, depending on whether you listen to Wellspring City or not, Brittney's father, Mayor Bronson, is the mayor of Wellspring City and owns a number of businesses there. That number is almost all of them. So he has various business relations with companies across Zatori and occasionally goes on business trips to talk to his business partners, renew contracts, all sorts of boring stuff. And his daughter, Brittney, gets invited along on many of these trips. So, Brittney, you received an invitation to accompany your father in traveling to Future World City, and I'm guessing after the shit show that's been happening in Wellspring, a little change of scenery is not unwelcome.
Yeah, she needs a break from these people.
Mm. So, traveling up the continent, I think? I have a vague idea of where these cities are. Uh, but after a bit of travel, you arrive in Future World City, which is very technologically advanced. Also, very sort of cold and corporate and sterile. I think most of the buildings here are just office buildings. And while you were invited to come along, you were not actually invited into the business meetings. Those are no place for teenagers. So you have just been left to roam Future World City and try to find something to do with yourself. And as you walk the streets, you come across one building that is out of the norm in the sea of white and gray and black and sleek, which is a huge towering building with all kinds of neon lights, uh, characters painted on the walls, and a big sign that proclaims it the Superstar PartyPlex.
Hmm. Well, this does look like something for children and immature people who are children, but she's bored. Might as well check it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not exactly a wealth of other things to do in Future World City that are even halfway interesting. Uh, so, as you head inside the Partyplex, I won't even make. I mean, you can roll perception if you want. Uh,
What are you
and
perceiving? Neon signs?
yeah, just to sort of like
God,
get
it's
get the
so
lay of the
neon.
Partyplex. It's so neon.
Is Tyler familiar with what I guess the Pizzaplex looks like, or should we post some screenshots from the game?
I I watch uh plenty of gameplay before. I'm aware what the pizza flex looks like.
Okay, so you know the neon hellscape it is.
The
Yeah.
PartyPlex the PartyPlex can be both autism hell and autism heaven, depending on what kind of person you are. For me, I would love it.
Yeah. So,
Depends on the mood, but
yeah. So yeah, Brittney, you walk into this neon lit space. There are, in fact, a lot of children running around in here. Big posters showing off various characters, and also a lot of posters proclaiming that today is the Archie Alligator minigolf championship tournament with a grand prize of 800 tickets to the winning team. And PartyPlex gang, you of course also know that this is uh the day of the mini golf championship. Probably a lot of you were drafted into putting up decorations and wrangling kids that are overexcited to participate, stuff like that. It's a busy day. I mean, most days in the Partyplex are somewhat busy, but when you have a special event going on, even more so.
Extra busy. I feel like Archie is strutting around like he owns the place. Like, in his mind, this is a day dedicated to him.
I mean, it kind of is. His name is on all these posters. So,
Exactly.
and his attraction is absolutely packed.
You know what? I have a feeling he wouldn't even be like helping with putting stuff up. He's like right now, like as part of like the Archie golf, like scenery. There's like a deck with like like a lawn chair. He's like lounging in it with like a cup of like soda with like a little umbrella in it, just surveying his kingdom.
his epic golf kingdom.
Yeah. What's Jacky doing?
Usually, Jackie would be in the daycare for this, so I imagine something has happened. Like, the kids got chaotic enough that they had to grab the professional kid wrangler that is Jackie and make her come over to deal with it.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine that. Like, there's a line to wait and get into mini golf, and like some kids got impatient and threw an absolute tantrum. So,
Yeah,
professional help was
and then
needed.
then they got Jackie called on them, which I imagine would probably be the most embarrassing thing for any kid to have happen. Is that you act so stupid that they get the daycare robot to come deal with you.
Oh.
You acting like a baby, you're gonna get treated like one.
And then, what is Benji doing?
That's actually a really good question. I'd imagine he's. Personally, I'd imagine that he was kind of put on duty of trying to keep the Lions entertained as they're waiting for the golf tournament. And he's just mostly there doing different silhouettes of the different PartyPlex characters, casting. I believe he knows Minor Illusion. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, he knows Minor Illusion, and he's doing like different voices that the characters having the kids guess. He's just doing general entertainment.
Aww. Actually,
He's doing good.
yeah, being good with the kids.
For once,
for
when
once.
they're behind.
It almost makes management not regret hiring him.
I still don't think he was properly hired, but continue.
He gets paid. He didn't get interviewed, but he's got the paperwork. He gets paid.
What did this make the paperwork? Okay, anyway, we'll solve that mystery later.
I don't know, at some point off screen. That's not game time stuff.
I like when
I
I was
know.
so amused by him that they just signed the paperwork in his stead.
I
This
like
man
this
can't
fun little
read.
guy. He gets to stay.
Forgery
Give
is
that man a
favorite
paycheck.
clown skill.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone heard me, but I said forgery, our favorite clown skill.
That
Oh.
still requires some sort of reading and writing skill.
Well,
Continue.
Harlequinette can read and write.
True.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
yeah, as Brittney walks in, I am going to hand of fate say as she wanders around, she winds up finding herself in front of Archie's Alligator Golf with this big long line stretching out into the atrium in front of it, and these employees and robots trying to keep everyone uh in line.
Ha, look at all these poor people. Like herding cats, truly.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Wonderful. I love that.
I'm just
I
Brittney at the PartyPlex is doing like Brittney at the PartyPlex is poverty tourism.
yeah, exactly. I didn't know the exact word for it, but yeah.
It's making me think she's doing that one pose of like the anime princess type characters where they're always like, oh, that kind of thing. Just that kind of pose watching everyone.
I mean, she doesn't not do it. When the situation calls for it.
Well, maybe this is how that starts. Benji accidentally messes something up and she snooty anime girl laughs at him.
Oh,
You would at some
absolutely.
point mess
Look at
something
this
up.
clown. What the hell is he wearing? Oh my god. Is that I hope this place has a uniform policy, otherwise that's just sad.
Now I'm thinking about how she would react to Ajax's outfit.
I am loving her already, but
Very
I'm sorry, but Benjamin has stopped to the fact that oh, are you insulting him? Oh, oh.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it? Huh?
He kind of like stands up. I imagine that he just kind of paused mid performance while he was doing a handstand, started glaring at Brittney. Brittney, right?
Oh, is the little birdie angry?
He's gonna do a hop, get to his feet, do a little bow to the audience, and then just kind of get in between the crowd and just kind of push two kids aside to reach Brittney.
Remind me,
He's just kind of like going. Go ahead.
sorry, remind me, Benji is 4 feet tall, right?
You're 4 feet tall.
Benji is a small
How
guy.
are you
Yes,
so short, Beam?
Yeah.
Just
he's
to
4
add,
feet tall. He's a tiny man.
just to add to this imagery for Tala, because Brittney is like 5 something.
5'4".
I was gonna ask for Brittney's height because I also had the mental imagery of like short little guy comes over to Brittney.
You're-
It's just like,
Wait,
what did you say?
That one meme, you're just a little hater. And
Yeah.
We've already done that one, but I can pull it up again.
World's worst
okay.
employee versus first brat he's ever experienced.
If you scroll up to the party player chat, you can probably find other veggie doodles.
Benji just lives in a permanent state of being a little hater, and
Yeah.
He isn't trying to be a hater.
It's just
The
the world keeps
hates him.
giving him things to hate.
I think
Here's one-
it would
here's one with
honestly
world
be
chat.
more proper if, like, they edited the meme to where, like, you're just a big hater, because everyone's hating on him, actually.
Anyway, I didn't mean to derail this scene, but
Okay, no, fair. Fair, go ahead. Benjamin's kind of like pushing two kids aside. They're about the same height as him, and he storms closer to Brittney and just kind of looks up at her, and he's just like, "What did you say? You want to repeat that to my face? Go on."
I think Brittany is like she was ready to start talking more smack, but then she sees how short you are. She hears your voice, and I think so. She just covers her mouth, looks away, is visibly trying to hold back laughter. Oh my god, is this the kind of people this place are employing? Wow.
He kind of furrows his brows. He isn't sure if he's employed here. That is still kind of up in the air. I know we already had the entire discussion about his employment, but he isn't aware. And he's just kind of like, no, I live here.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, little guy. That's so sad. You know, I hear the homeless shelters in this place are better. They're not that bad.
No, I don't like them. I think this place is better. They got pizza all day.
I'm imagining him with, like, the most excited expression when he said the pizza bit.
Yeah. It's not that bad here once you get some sunglasses and some uh earmuffs. But thank you for your
Yeah,
sympathy. And he kind of puts like a hand up to pat Brittney. Like, yes, thank you for your sympathy.
she just sort of takes a hand, hold, just sort of grabs onto yours, slowly moves it off of her, and brushes off the area you touched her. Yeah, charmed. the there the disdain coming off of her is practically like you could fucking touch it.
Benji would if he could, but
But I guess
I
you're
don't.
too short.
Fuck you. Okay. God damn it. Okay.
It's not listen, it's not often Brittany gets to like lord her height over someone. This is an opportunity she needs to take advantage of.
Oh,
Like,
Harley
do you know
Quinnette.
how fucking tall some of the people in her party are?
No, I have no idea. Okay. Anyway, to move the plot along, uh, Benjamin just kind of looks back at the line, looks back at Brittany, and is like, you know, you are a horrible line stander. The line's over that way, and he kind of points out the line.
What, the line for that sham of a tournament?
Hey, it's no Sam. No sham.
He had to correct himself.
But that laughter was in character. I must make it clear. If I'm laughing, if I'm laughing at someone making a mistake, it's in character.
I
Mhm.
just that was supposed to be an out of character mistake, but okay.
Oh no.
No, it's just I'm still trying to figure out how to do his lisp, but regardless, you get 800 tickets. And have you seen the prizes around here? They're amazing.
What, 800 tickets for a sticky arm, 800 tickets for a little rubber bracelet. I bet you'd really like that, huh?
I do. But they also have very cool soothe, uh, cupcake, forever fresh pizza.
Uh-huh, yeah, and is that what
It's
the
not good.
marketing team tells you?
Oh no, that's what they actually have.
You could tell her
Yeah,
that
sure.
for 600 tickets she could get a camera that can blind people.
That is true. That
Brittany
is true. That
clearly
is a
does
very.
not could blind people, you say.
Oh yes,
But
yes.
Brittany clearly does not believe any of the positives Benji speaks about, like forever fresh pizza. That's just a marketing ploy. Come on, she could do this stuff in her sleep.
I mean,
Imagine
there's
if
also
she
the
on the
Razor
wrong side
Blast.
of the camera.
She could get a laser cut that blinds people. You could get that.
Right. So my only options are children's toys or uh shitty fast food. Cool.
Now I'm just vividly imagining her being on the wrong side of the Raz camera as a treat.
That's a trip.
Get blinded.
You know what? Well, if she wins or lose, someone snaps a photo of the event. All the characters are just blinded except Archie and Benji, who are wearing shades.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh no, karma.
Ooh.
Listen, if you want to waste your life playing dumb little games, you can go ahead. You that seems that seems like the kind of person you are ultimately. I'm sure you could find fulfillment in that.
Benjamin is having no idea what you're talking about or referring to, but he just.
Oh, buddy. Probably for the
Li-
best. This goes over your head.
a lot of things are going over his head right now, but he just kind of shrugs and I imagine just to be a little bit bitter back. It's just like, it's okay. I understand. Not everybody's really good at golf.
Hold, I need to like the
I'm,
if
I'm
does Brittany
imagining
fail
they're
to
like
debate
a
and how
crowd of
much does she? Let me just roll a flat d20.
I'm
What?
imagining like there are a couple kids from the crowd like snickering at that.
Yes. This has
There's a
become
little
the
audience.
entertainment now.
A lot of kids have just started watching this girl this little bird man.
Drama in the pizza plex and partyplex. All right, let's see. Brittany pauses at that and oh come on, little birdie. You don't need to project onto me.
Oh no, I'm amazing at golf.
Oh, I'm sure you are, little buddy. And I bet you're also great. And I bet you're also incredible at red light, green light, or musical chairs, right?
If he would have stayed at red light, green light, Benji was gonna look at her and just. I think he's a little bit colorblind. I don't think he can see red light or green light, but.
Oh my god!
Wait, he
I
doesn't know
mean,
Archie's red or green then.
I mean, for the sake of for the benefit of the doubt, red light, green light is where you say it, you don't show it. So
Okay,
unless he's also
that's
hearing colorblind, then huh?
Color death.
Colored death.
Don't believe this man has ever played red light, green light.
I don't think this man plays a lot of games, but like he just kind of puffs his chest up and is like, "Yes, I am amazing, and I am a champion of many games."
Oh, I'm sure you are, little buddy. And Benji gets a fucking head pat.
Yes, good, pat the man. He knows,
But like,
he isn't aware that this is a patronizing pat, but
there's like a whole mini sequence where she reaches into her purse, pulls out a pair of like fancy high quality gloves, puts them on, gives him one pat on the head. Sure, buddy. God, this is great. I haven't had the chance to be super bitchy. This is awesome.
It's worse than Cece. At least Cece is up front with how much she hates you.
We're dealing with the worst terror of all, a teenage girl.
A teenage brat who's kind of a Karen.
oh no.
We're dealing with
But
a
yeah.
rich teenage girl.
But yeah, Benji just kind of is like, all right. But it's okay if you want to sit out this attraction. I understand.
What is that? Some poor attempt to challenge me or something? I'd kick you into the dirt.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
think it's so,
There's no
I think
dirt
it's
to
so
kick me
funny
into.
how this
Go ahead.
challenge is getting caused by miscommunication. Autism versus neurotypical conversation be like.
Well, where's the lie? Yeah.
Where's the what?
Where's the lie?
I'm sorry, I think Discord is cutting out. What? Where's
oh,
the line?
Where,
Where's
well,
the
where's
lie?
There's no lie here.
Exactly.
There's no lie here. He's challenging you.
I see. Well. Well, Brittney didn't come here to play dumb children's games, but there is a crowd and this is a challenge, so.
Yeah, you're gonna be chicken.
The advertising does specify that this is a duos game, right?
Yeah.
It does, yes.
All right. Brittney pauses, seems to consider your offer, and then smirks. Yeah, sure thing, little buddy. If you want to play a little game, then sure. I'm fine with. Okay, hold on. Yeah, sorry, I've had like a cough on and off this entire week. Okay,
Oh no.
Rude.
That's fair, that's fair.
but sure, I can play your little game. Hey, you! She turns, points to, yeah, she'll point to the mascot of this whole thing.
Is
You know, I'll
Archie-
say like Archie had gotten off his chair at some point and had started like wandering around to work the crowd as the next match was starting. You know, or well, I guess as the current match was finishing up, you know.
Mhm.
So, like he suddenly pauses and like turns around and says, "Yeah."
You are gonna be my partner for this tournament. We're gonna kick this guy into the dirt.
You
She's
see
pointing to
Archie,
this small little bird.
like Archie, 6'10" Archie, just like crane his neck down and lower his shades to look at Benji. He then puts his
Benji's
shades back up and just gives a decisive nod. Let's rock and roll.
Perfect. See you at the tournament, little guy.
Benjamin just looks at Brittney and the 6'10" gator. He's just I don't think he'd be intimidated by Archie, I'm gonna be honest. He has been really head emptied. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna beat this. I don't think he's connected the dots that this is the guy who owns the golf course, or the guy that the
Like,
golf course
Archie is
look.
standing like right under a sign with his face on it.
And he's on all the golf tournament posters, and
It's like that scene from Bolt where the pigeons are trying to figure out like who he's from, and there's a bunch of different movie posters behind him that feature literally the same dog.
Yeah.
But Benji just kind of looks and he's just like, "Oh wait, now I need a partner." He looks around the line and he sees Jacky helping a kid, and Benji kind of runs up to Jacky, starts tugging on the sleeve like, "Jacky, Jacky."
I think the clown looks at him. 'Cause I imagine these two have a kind of friendship because she may have scared the hell out of him. She is also very nice to him and was simply going along with the bit as he was during that moment. So she's just like, "Yeah, what you need?"
He still is sort of low key scared of her, but he's gonna put that aside for now upon the fact that like, Jacky, I need a partner for this tournament.
I think she like looks out at the kids she's supposed to be wrangling, and like, there's a couple workers who like instantly start trying to like sneak away, and Jackie like snaps her head to one of them, goes, "You," and they get assigned to working the kids while she goes to help the bird.
Sorry, but I need Jacky.
Cons
for
of
a
having
very-
a clown as your boss: the clown can tell you to do her work for her.
This will not have consequences, but yeah, he's kind of like tugging and pulling on her shirt. How tall is Jacky? Now that we're bringing Hyde into this,
Let me look. She's fairly tall. Because, I mean, there's something about the clowns and being tall, but let me look on the page again just to make sure. Did I put it on here? Hmm. Sorry, give me a second.
it's not on the wiki.
I'm trying to see
Goddamn.
if it's on the character page.
Well, regardless, while
Mm.
you're searching, Benji is just kind of pulling
Pick
on the
it.
shirt, the sleeves. Oh,
I don't see it. So I'm just gonna say she's almost as tall as Quinn. Not
Holy
as tall as Quinn fully, because that'd not be great for her job. But she's very tall.
anywhere in the
As is
neighborhood is
normal with-
insane. Like 7
Yeah.
feet would be insane.
Yeah,
Seven-
the
since Quinn is
daycare
like 7'8".
animatronics are also the daycare animatronics in game are canonically weirdly tall, so I
That's
imagine
true.
Jacky is also weirdly tall. She's the same height as Sun and Moon from the game.
Whatever that is. I think she has like 7-foot vibes. That would put her a little taller than Archie.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
God damn. Okay. So he's just pulling and tugging on her
This bird
pants
really
as
just went for whoever was taller than Archie. Power
Well,
move.
not on purpose, but like, yeah, sure, we'll make that a reason on why he chose Jacky.
Maybe it was just
Yeah.
that he saw her from instead of the crowd.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that was the original reason. Now this is the new reason.
Yeah, to everyone else, it looks like a power move.
He's gonna drag this tall cloud into the line, and he's just going to be super proud of himself. Like, look at who I got as a partner.
I think Brittney sees this, leans over to Archie, whispers, "No, yeah, you could still take her."
Archie like has his hands, arms folded, and he just sort of nods and says, "Yep, I'm not losing I'm not losing to that clown or Jacky."
Jackie has to really quickly turn her face away so she doesn't show Benji that she's loud.
It still flies over Benji's head. A lot of things are.
He's
He's
too
so
short.
cool,
They
it's
just
like-
go right over him.
Man, can someone like do a height chart while we're doing this? Because I need to see the hilarious.
Alright,
I'm
boss.
gonna do it.
Yeah, I need to see. I need to see the difference between them.
Let's see, 6'10", 5'4". How tall did you say Jacky was?
7 something.
7. I'll put you
We
at
could just do
7.
7 foot.
Mhm.
Perfect. 4 foot.
Yeah.
Okay, let me send this screenshot.
Oh my
We're all giggling in anticipation.
Mhm.
God.
I just can't
Drum
wait to
roll.
How are you so small?
Where'd you send it?
The
Oh,
Rosa.
so-
Rosa.
Rosa
Rosa?
literally looks like it makes Benji look like a child compared to Jackie.
No, I'm using a Hyde chart, and the silhouette that they used for Benji, I only got 3 people in.
Did they use the child silhouette for Benji?
Yes, they fucking did!
Oh my god.
Well, he's child-sized.
Tala, can you access the player chat?
Oh, yeah, I'm too used to putting things in roll zones.
No, that's fair, that's fair. They used the fucking
Yeah,
child
the
silhouette for him.
animatronic tower over this guy.
Me and my son that I hate.
He has every
Ja-
disease.
Jackie could use Tala's character as an elbow rest.
This makes a certain image even fucking funnier.
What?
Tala, I'm sharing this for you.
Yes!
Incredible.
You're gonna have to put all these images in soon. I'm just imagining the listeners we're just giggling.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Regardless,
serious.
we're not serious, we just have to move the plot forward.
Yeah. Back on target.
We don't need to tell the listeners that.
True. True.
I mean, I feel like you don't have to wait in line because this is Archie's attraction. Why would he have to wait in line at his own attraction? Clearly. And I mean,
Duh.
Jackie's also an animatronic here. She can cut the line if she wants. Uh
Employee privileges.
employee privileges. Specifically like animatronic performer privileges. So yeah, once your teams are made, you get to head right on into Archie's Alligator Golf, which is a pretty big indoor mini golf course that's very swamp themed with all sorts of fake plants, fake alligators,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
My absolute favorite part of the one in game is if you look up, it looks like the ribs and stuff of like some sort of creature, so you are in the belly of the beast.
Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, I think the only like difference between Archie Golf and the Monty Golf is that like Monty Golf kind of had like a radiation thing going on. I feel like Archie Golf has a little bit more like a dilapidated ghost town sort of vibe.
Huh.
Ooh.
It's a little bit more like rugged country.
Very interesting.
That
So
is interesting.
yeah, for this tournament, you will be playing through the mini golf course. And whoever gets the best, aka lowest score, going through the tournament, wins all those tickets.
Yes.
So I do have my mini golf mechanics, which I've playtested a little bit. So we will be going through 9 holes today because if we did 18, we would be here all day. Probably the golf course does have 18. We're just only gonna do 9 of them. And for each hole, wait a second. Let me just. I think we're gonna roll. I totally forgot the word. The order that you go in a fight. Initiative. Initiative.
Yes. There
to
you
determine
go.
in which
Initiative.
to determine in which order you go. Each one of you will play all the way through a hole, and then the next person, and then the next person, and then I have a little spreadsheet to keep track of all your scores.
Okay, let's do initiative.
Yeah. So start with initiative.
Yay, yippee! Initiative. Oops, I put my phone away. Why did I do that?
Hooray! Hoorah!
It is the one place I have where Benji's character sheet is actually kept. Whoopsie daisy. Ooh.
I've just been looking through my character sheet, thinking of all the ways Brittney can cheat.
Yeah, that's
Oh
why.
yeah, I have a few ways Archie can.
This is why
I
when I
need to
was
start planning cheating. Go ahead.
when I was looking
Go
up
ahead.
when I initially looked up, hey, is there like someone else who's already worked out the way to do mini golf in D&D? Everyone's just like, oh, just take your players out for actual mini golf. Just find an online mini golf mini game and have them play that. And it's VB that didn't roll. And I'm like,
I
but
know,
then
I
they
know.
can't use their special powers to cheat. And they probably will
Go
want
do it.
to.
Of course, the animatronics get the initiative best.
Employee privileges.
Me and Benji are tied.
Yeah, do
Wait.
you want to roll and you have the same modifier. Do you guys want to roll again and break that tie?
On
Or
it, boss.
flip a coin?
I am.
If you roll another tie, we'll just assume that both Brittney and Benji just ran up at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Benji
This is
suddenly
against.
just flies over to the thing.
I was actually imagining that it keeps the order, but this just determines whether Benji goes in front of Brittney or Brittney goes before Benji.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes sense.
Okay.
Let me.
Just so it doesn't mess up the other rolls that came before the 2 6s.
Yeah.
Okay, so the roll order is Jacky, Archie, Benji, Brittney.
I wonder how Brittany will feel about taking up the rear.
So Jacky, Archie, Benji, then
Brittney.
Brittney.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna post that in roll zone. Sorry.
Mhm.
I hope I spelled it
And I
correctly.
will pin it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you got
Hey.
it right.
Yay!
You never have to worry about misspelling Jacky's name, really, because she goes by both the IE and the Y versions.
I
Right
know.
now
I
we're
was
kind of like Team IE.
Yeah.
We have the IE team, and then we have the B team at the bottom.
And the funniest part is they are not on each other's teams.
Yeah.
Okay. So, to actually play the mini golf, the way that this is going to work is for each stroke in game, you're going to first roll sleight of hand to determine your aim. And then you will roll 2 strength checks, and you can pick whichever one you want to use based on where your ball is at currently. Sometimes more gentle stroke would be preferred, sometimes you want more power. So you can pick which one to use. And then on holes with certain obstacles, there will be a luck die that I will have you roll to see if the obstacle interferes.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I will
Can you like write that down so I don't forget?
I will do that, and I will also prompt you as needed on turns.
Cool.
Basically, think of it if you've ever played Wii Sports Golf, where you like turn to like
Yeah.
aim and then you like hit it with the amount of power. It's sort of like that.
Mm. Now this is just making me think about that cool mini golf place I went to last time where they had like special effects to make it look like a pirate ship fight, and there was like explosions and fire and like
Ooh.
water explosions, and it was so cool.
Oh
That
man.
is
You could
cool.
feel the heat from the fire in certain spots.
Oh gosh.
That's awesome. Oh, here we
That
have
sounds
giant fake gators trying to get your ball.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe there are those special effects on the 9 holes that I am not portraying in this game.
We can use our imagination. You, the
Mhm.
listener, imagine you have a brain.
Mhm. All right. Everyone ready to start then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So we will start off at the first hole, which is this little curved bean shape. Uh,
The bean.
so
The
Jacky
bean.
goes first. So Jacky
Yep.
roll sleight of hand.
You got it. Mm. Let me get it. Sleight of hand it is. Here it is.
While they're while
Anyway,
we're rolling, what are the in character rules for this tournament?
I think it's just play the mini golf, and whoever has the lowest overall score, uh, uh, probably averaged across both participants, their team wins. Oh boy.
So you're telling me there aren't any rules that there technically aren't any rules that Brittney can see.
There are no explicit rules uh against cheating with magic, but that's sort of like uh
Of course,
also if you cheat with
it'll be an
magic, I
excuse she
imagine.
uses if she's caught, but she does have
Yeah.
subtle spell.
Also, I imagine if someone tries to do something like that to Jacky, it won't end well, and I'm not gonna say how.
Oh no.
Don't worry, you're on my
She doesn't
team.
like
You're not being
cheating.
shock and grasped.
Yeah. For once.
For once.
I can't promise about the other players.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
So
does
now,
not like cheating.
all right. So roll 2 strength rolls and pick which one you want to use.
Okay.
And that's just strength checks, not saving throws.
I know.
Oh, I should bring out my lucky dice.
Okay. Pretty strong either way.
Which one do you want to use, 13 or 17?
I think I'll go with 13 since this isn't a very far hole from the looks of it. Just need one good power shot.
And with that, you are, with that 21 aim, you are right on target for the hole, but hitting a 13, your ball stops a little bit short, so you were within a foot of the hole, but no hole in one for Jacky on this one. So, roll another sleight of hand.
I'd say this would be easy to just tap in, but as someone who has had to tap in the ball before multiple times, it is not as easy as it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm staring suspiciously at DMV dice roller because it gave me another 21, and that's a very big coincidence.
Oh. It works
Huh.
in it
Good.
should work in your favor though. Those 2
Yeah.
strength rolls.
Yep.
Why'd you get like a 20 and a 21? You just send that thing into orbit.
I sent it into a different hole entirely. Okay, thank goodness I got a low roll.
I'm guessing you're gonna use that 6 then?
Yes.
Alright, and you tap the ball right into the hole. 2 strokes, which is par for this hole. Well done, Jacky.
I
Yep.
feel like
Yay,
a watching
Jackie!
crowd, like a little like golf clap.
Of course, of course. A golf
Mhm.
clap.
Jacky now feels like she should be wearing something else for this.
Like golf clothes.
Yeah.
You
She's
can
still in her
change
clown
quickly
outfit.
while others are having their turn.
Yeah, alright. She'll go find some sort of good for golf clothes that are also monochrome.
Just like a big old wardrobe somewhere for the animatronics.
Yeah. Probably gotta
Honest-
borrow somebody else's.
Honestly, there probably is like a backstage area with golf clothes for most of the animatronics. You gotta be thematic for events like this.
Of course, of
Mm.
course.
And that brings it to Archie's turn. As Jacky steps away, Archie steps up to the hole.
Oh boy. I'm a little bit worried his mega strength will work again. Well, he actually only has a +2. That's not gonna make him super great. But anyway, sleight of hand first.
Yep.
Plus
Okay.
10.
I decided how if cheating happens with Jacky, she's going to uh a tit for tat kind of thing where you do something to her, she's going to do something to you. And if you stop doing it, she will stop as well. So just
Of course,
be
of course.
warned because I have a lot of very good bard spells.
Oh
I
boy.
see, I see.
I figured cheating would be like subtly moving the ball.
Okay, that would be a 11 plus 2 and a 15 plus 2, so a 13 and a 17.
Which one do you want to use?
Because he kind of went so far out, I think I'll play. I'm assuming that like sleight of hand 10 will probably make it that the ball didn't get that close. So I'll go with the lower roll, just so it doesn't like fly off into a trap or whatever.
Probably good. There's no traps on this hole, but it could leave the course.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the 10 sleight of hand and 13 power, I think uh you wind up getting it to like the bend in the bean, but it hits the far wall and sort of stops there. So not irrecoverable, but not exactly where you'd want it.
Yeah, so kind of near like the whole one text.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, time to roll again. 11. He's not very good at aiming.
No wonder he has so many ruined golf clubs.
It's kind of funny though, since in the lore, since his hands are stolen, he has like replacements that he doesn't feel are as good.
Mm,
He's getting used to them. It's okay.
Mm,
These darn things don't grip a golf club like they used to. My old ones
okay,
did.
so that's
a 21 and an 11.
yeah. Oh boy, time to 21 go way too far.
Yeah, I'd imagine if you get a 20 or more, you'd have to like only use it at the starting point of a hole.
Yeah, so I'll go with the 11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the 11 aim is not bad for how far away you still are from the hole. The 11 strength, not great. So you wind up you know, in the right direction for the hole, but you only get about halfway there. So you're sort of in the middle of the uh beam widthwise, but still like a foot or so to go to get into the hole.
Okay, rolling this one more time. At least I hope one more time. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I was gonna say, don't jinx it. It could be more than that.
Just middle of the road.
Hmm.
Okay.
You're not beating the clown, but you're not doing bad.
Okay, that would be a 12 and a 13 again. I guess I'll go 13, 13.
All
Well,
right.
maybe actually the 13, 12.
Hmm. So with the 13-12, you get it. You hit the ball right at the hole, but it does that thing where it like catches the edge of the hole and pops back out.
Oh,
So you
Oh.
just missed it.
I hate that.
It's like, if anyone can see his face, like there's like an eye twitch that happens.
I imagine if
Benji
it's
is
at
just
that
kinda
point, we would be allowed to like do a tap.
Yeah, I think if you want to just
Yeah, I think
tap
he would
it
just
into
do a little
winter.
tap since I'm not sure how that would work rolling.
Hmm. I do have
So that would, yeah.
stats for it, but you came so close. I think just tapping it out. We don't want to be here all day tapping it in and trying and failing and trying and
So that
failing.
was 4, I guess,
4.
counting that little tap, 4 strokes.
Mm-hmm. Which brings us to Benji.
That's fair. He underestimated how boring this entire thing would be, like severely. But
It's just the first hole. They get more
I know.
interesting.
I know, but it's mostly the waiting on Benji's that he's a stupid little man. Forgive him. But alright, sleight of hand. Goes up, does a little shake, tail shake, as he aims
Oh,
himself. Silence. 10 to aim. And then strength check. So that's a 2 or that's a 3 or a 13.
Which one you want to use?
I'm gonna use the 13.
All right. I think with the 13 and the 10 for aim, you wind up you get a pretty decent amount of power behind the swing, but it does not go where you want it to, and I think hits the inside corner of the bean opposite that hole 1 text.
God damn it. That doesn't exist. Benji doesn't know who that is. But
Just for the reference of
Alright.
all of us looking, that text does not exist in universe. It's just for our benefit.
yes. Anyway, time to hit it again. Woo! 23.
Ooh, very nice.
Then
Putting
3
out
or
for 3 or
13.
13 again. Oh,
How far is he from the hole? Did you say?
you're about halfway there. So like, where the
I
beam
guess
is
another
curved,
13
the
to
inside
make up.
corner. Yeah. Yeah, with the 13
Okay.
and the 23 aim, you send the ball straight into the hole, very satisfyingly. And 2 strokes, making par for the hole.
Oh, heck
Yes,
yeah.
he's gonna run up to Jackie and give her a high five. But
Yeah,
Brittney,
I was
your
also
turn.
imagining a high five.
Yes.
I think you can see over by Archie, like his tail lash.
Hmm.
He's being outdone by the clowns.
I just want you to know that I'm taking. I have an anger point tally for Archie. If it gets to 10 tallies, he might go into a rage.
Barbarian
worry, this is just
alligator versus barbarian clown.
Can I add a tally with Benji doing a little tease?
Yeah, sure.
Because I imagined him to stick his tongue out and do that one thing where he pulls one of his eyes down, you know.
Yeah. Archie's grip on the golf club gets a little tighter.
Oh, don't worry. This is just the first hole. If things start going south, I do have some plans. But I guess it's Brittany's turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lucky dice. Don't fail me now. I think you're I actually I don't have any. I lied. I don't have any lucky dice. This is just the prettiest one.
Let's make him lucky.
Uh, that's my mod. Okay. That should be a sleight of hand. 15.
Very nice.
Ooh.
All right. And then first strength is an 8. Wait. Yeah, no, yeah, I got that right. First one's an 8 and the second one is 19 minus 17.
Mm.
8 and 17.
Which one is Brittney gonna use?
Well, a 15 for aim isn't bad, and 17 should. I think I'll go with the 17.
Hell yeah, with that combo, your aim's good enough that for a second there it looks like maybe you're gonna have to tap it in, but you wind up getting a hole in one. Way to go, Brittney.
Oh.
Ooh.
You know what? That deserves it.
Like, even Archie joins in on that clap, nodding approvingly.
Benji does not, but
All right, I didn't have to
Yeah, he
cheat for this
does.
hole. Perfect. That would have been bad if I had to
I'm just
take
imagining
out some of
Brittany
the
looking
stuff.
very smug.
Yeah. Jackie does the congratulatory clap. She does not know how horrible Brittany is.
Brittany does not have any beef with Jackie, but she does give Benji the most smug look imaginable.
Like, even Archie's unaware of what a brat he's working with.
Hey, she can be subtle when when she's around adults.
I think Benji's an
Wait,
adult.
how old is
but-
Benji?
uh, all I'll say is that he is above legal drinking age.
Is he just getting bullied by a 16-year-old?
Wouldn't be the
Yeah.
first time.
8th graders are the meanest people on the planet.
Does Brittany
But
think
yeah.
he's a kid?
Yeah, I think she does.
No!
Like
Benjamin is legally an adult.
I think her thought process is that Benji's either like a homeless kid or his parent works here and they just take him to work every day. Either case, she's going to kick him into an early grave.
Oof. God damn. Fair enough, though. I perfectly understand. But yay! Next hole!
Next
Like, when
hole.
we put Brittany and Frankie in a room together, one would one would not be coming out.
That's for
Only-
future.
Only
Maybe.
one person survives the encounter.
Oh, that would get so messy. Oh, I think of things that I
We're putting
know.
them.
Oh.
We're putting them into the alleyway. They can do this outside the PartyPlex.
The alleyway where Frankie just keeps fighting everyone in hypotheticals. Alright, so the second hole has a gentle hill between the starting point and the actual hole, and on that hill is a little alligator prop. If you shoot your ball into the alligator's mouth, it will come out one of several tunnels embedded in the hillside, which might send it straight into the hole, or might send it off into nowhere land. Or you can try rolling your ball down the hill, avoiding the alligator.
Hmm.
So, as you come up to the hole for your first stroke, Jacky, tell me if you are going to go for the alligator or try to avoid it.
What's the pros of going for the alligator?
The ball will come out a tube at random, and the tube might send it straight for the hole. So, if you're lucky, you could get a hole in one. If you avoid the alligator, you'll have to do a little more navigating, but you'll have a little more control over where your ball ends up.
Hmm. I think I'll go. I think I'll go without the alligator.
All right. Roll your sleight of hand. Oh boy.
I think you know what I'm going with.
The 21, I'm guessing?
Yeah,
Yeah, with
I want to get a hold on.
with a dirty 20 on aim and a 21 on power, yeah, you managed to send your ball smoothly down the hill, well away from the alligator and all the pipes so that there's no interference, and it rolls straight into the hole for a hole in one. Well done.
I think Jacky does
Alright.
a little pose and then walks off.
Insert more polite golf clapping.
Yeah,
I must
actually,
specify Brittney does not clap for Benji.
Archie actually like pumps his fist and says, rock on!"
I think
Yeah.
Jacky would give him a high five.
Animatronic solidarity.
Yeah.
The
They've
animatronics,
probably had little mini golf games before, like just the animatronics.
they're just having fun. The rivalry is purely between Brittney and Benji here.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Will not deny.
On to Archie's turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to aim through the alligator, and I just want you to know as like Archie saunters up and starts getting ready to aim, he like looks directly at the alligator prop and says, "Don't fail me now, Jonesy." Yeah, I think he's named all the alligators.
Aw, that's so fucking cute.
Sleight of hand. 23.
Holy shit,
Oh,
that's a nat
that's
20.
a nat 20.
Now,
No.
Okay, now here's hoping he does well on the other world. Don't waste that nat 20.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Come on. Okay,
A
that's
16
9
for
or
your
16.
highest roll.
yeah. I'll go with the 16.
Okay, and then I would also like you to roll me a d4 for luck.
Alrighty. 1d4. 2.
2. Yeah, I think, yeah, with the nat 20 for aim, the ball goes right into the alligator prop's mouth, and you hear, like, it smacking around the mechanisms inside. And the pipe it comes out of is not the pipe that points directly at the hole, but you hit it with enough good force that it like bounces off the wall and then directly into the hole. So a hole in one with style.
Yeah.
Nice.
Another animatronic high five time.
Yeah.
More polite golf clapping.
Hmm.
Of course, Benji's turn
Yeah,
next.
got a lot to live up to.
Well, this puts a certain amount of pressure onto him, and you know what? He's gonna do a little cheat.
What's he gonna do to cheat?
So I'm gonna first of all ask, what does the space inside of the alligator look like?
It's mostly out of sight. It's sort of like past the alligator's mouth where the throat would be. There's like a funnel that brings the ball into a mechanism inside the hill where it's randomly assigned to go out one of 4 tubes in the hillside.
Good to know, good to know. Do you think a weasel would be able to fit in there?
Yes.
Eating already.
Okay, so Veggie's going to do a little bit of distracting as he's going to kind of start bothering Brittney again as he kind of lures the weasel out of his hammer space, which, Tala, for your information, his hammer space are the giant feathers on his shoulder.
I see.
So, as he's just kind of like doing some competitive things, I don't know what he's saying. He's trying to distract Brittney as the weasel just kind of crawls off his shoulders and goes into the gator.
Should I roll to see how this works? If this works, how well it does?
I think everyone should roll perception.
On it,
And
boss.
Benji, you can roll deception or sleight of hand or something. I don't think sleight of hand works. I think deception because you're trying to distract.
That's
or
fair.
performance.
Perception.
but
I'm gonna
not
go with
used for
deception.
nothing.
Perception 7. Archie
5.
ain't noticing.
18.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Brittney will join in on the posturing.
Hmm.
Yes, good.
Would Jackie notice and would Jackie care?
No, Jackie also got a 7. The animatronics are not seeing nothing.
Oh my god, you get away with it! And your familiar crawls into the alligator's mouth and mechanisms, and there are 4 it's not terribly hard to tell. There are 4 exits leading to pipes. They're not marked, but you can tell like the ones on the edges are not going to lead directly to the hole. So
Fair enough. But Benji kind of wraps up his little thing between him and Brittney as he puts the golf on his club on his shoulder, struts up to the court, and he's going to try and hit his ball into the gator's mouth to his familiar. So this is first of all with sleight of hand.
mhm. Oh
Oh,
boy.
24.
Yeah.
He is confident, way too confident in this. And ooh,
8 or
8
18.
I'm actually probably gonna go with 8 on the fact that he just kind of gives it a small little tap to get it into. He doesn't want to hurt his familiar. He doesn't want to hurt Archibald inside of the gator, but he kind of gives it a small bit of a tap so that the ball can roll nicely into Archibald's hands, and then Archibald can just shove it down one of the tubes from there.
I don't think an 8, like you're lined up really well, but I think an 8 stops just short of actually going into the alligator's mouth.
I think Archie laughs.
Oh yeah, Brittney will join in on the laughter.
It's a
Can
good
I
first
make
effort.
if it stops just before the gator, can I make a uh
I think
can I make a small stealth check for Archibald, the one inside of the gator mouth, to grab the golf ball
shit.
and be unnoticed?
Yeah, okay.
Should we roll another perception?
Yeah, everyone roll perception again.
I just want to
Alright.
know, okay, for clarity's sake, as you do, is this like rewriting history where we didn't laugh yet? Or
Uh,
has the ball noticed
No,
my
you can
stuff?
still laugh.
Could be
I
like where this
17.
woman story stops and you start
16.
laughing, and then, as far as you're aware, the ball just like starts rolling again because
yeah,
golf balls are
it
weird like that.
it is on a
Yeah.
hillside, so it's not out of the question that the ball could start rolling on its own where it stopped. Maybe it's just gravity. Except for the fact that both both Archie and Brittney noticed this little shadowy shape inside the alligator's mouth that seems to take hold of the ball.
Hey, real quick question. How far away are we from the ball in terms of feet?
You were off the course, so maybe like 10 feet.
So, I have a feat called telekinetic that uh
Mm,
Are you wanting to
lets
eat the weasel?
not the well, she doesn't know what it is. She can't see the exact details, I imagine, but she can see there's something going on. So I think she just will go ahead and mage hand, which she can cast without verbal or somatic components because of her feet, and it's also invisible. So uh she just reaches the mage hand out and grabs onto the ball and stops it from moving.
So you're just holding onto the ball.
Keeping it right where it is.
The hands keep on like tugging on it.
Well, Archie's
Little
like
shadowy weasel hands.
gaping at whatever little shapes in there, and then like he throws his brow, like puts back his shoulders and puffs out his chest and marches over and says, "Hey, little thing, you get out of there!" And like he bangs on the top of the gator head.
It squeaks, and unfortunately for you, Archibald, it's going to run out. And I think, for the sake of comedy, it's gonna start kind of like scurrying up a leg, thinking that it's Benji. Nope, wrong leg, wrong leg. This is the wrong person.
Wait, is
Wait,
it
who does this
Brittany?
for?
Who's it
Go ahead.
scurrying up?
I thought Archie, since he kind of came closer to hit
Okay,
the
He
top
he's
of
is
the
right
head.
there, yeah.
Okay, okay.
he's like, what? Like suddenly there's a small rodent. I'm not sure if it's a rodent, but he thinks it's a rodent thing. So he's like shaking his leg, like, what? What are you doing in my spot?
I
What?
think Jackie would finally notice the chaos and would like run over and scruff the weasel.
Hey, Jacky, you've seen
Uh,
this weasel before. It shot you with a
Jackie
laser
has
gun
seen
once.
this.
Yeah, Jackie's seen this weasel. So Jackie just like stares in its eyes with like the weasel can feel her disappointment.
The weasel
Like
is just like
judgment.
staring back, like, "Hi, hello, nice to see you again."
Jackie like gives the others a signal to keep going and like walks off with the weasel.
Well, Benji's upset he lost his one companion.
You will get your weasel back. She is taking him somewhere safe where he will not be trampled.
You will get your weasel back after the test.
Also, I swear to fucking God, I don't think Brittany has let go of the ball. So, as Benji is very much disappointed in the fact that his cheating plan has not worked, he's gonna come up and he's going to. I'm gonna do the rules, but
I mean, I'm actually You can definitely overpower the mage hand since you are not a weasel, but I think she will
Fair
leave
enough.
it there. Just oh no,
How'd you
you
not
don't
want
even
that?
need
Hand.
you don't
Oh.
even need Brittney cheating. But she does anyways. The mage hand is still there exerting pressure on the ball.
Really strength.
That depends on his strength. He can probably hit it out, but due to the mage hand, his aim is just completely thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
We're only on the second hole.
418.
I'm gonna go for 18. I'm gonna go with the 18.
Yeah, with
So
the
he hit. Go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let you narrate it.
Okay, yeah, with the nat 1 on aim, but the 18 on strength, Benji definitely manages to knock the ball free of the mage hand. However, it like catches on the side of the alligator's face and goes flying off the course. And I think you might hear like a distant ow.
Archie lowers his shades and looks in that direction and gives a sympathetic hiss.
Uh, hmm. I'm curious on if he could get away with another cheat. But we'll see how well this one goes compared to his fucking Archibald attempt.
Benji
He
is
hasn't
off
used
the
up all his
court.
cheats.
This man knows nothing but cheating.
Benji.
Consider this. He minor illusions that the golf ball somehow in a very cartoonish manner bounces off the poor guy's head perfectly and goes back into the hole. Though that depends on how well the
Like it
others
just
actually keep track of the
ricochets off
ball.
a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Rube Goldberg machine style. Roll deception or performance. And everyone else
Oh,
roll
deception.
perception to see through it.
Jackie keeps
31.
getting worse and worse perception rolls.
I don't think Jackie is here, so like that tracks.
Yeah.
She's taking care of the weasel.
True.
That is a 9.
She
Yeah.
is making a little nest for the weasel in her room on the balcony, so it is
Aw,
comfortable.
that's so sweet. Yeah, with
Okay,
the
the weasel's happy.
mm, with the 21 deception, neither of you managed to see through it. So yeah, it looks like Benji just got the most miraculous second stroke and landed the ball in the hole in 2 strokes, which is 1 below par.
Like Archie's mouth is like just falls open.
Haha! Now, I think this ball may be cracked. Let me get another one. And he's just gonna run off to get a new golf ball before anybody has time to inspect the fake one.
But would it still be in the hole, or does he pretend to grab it from the
He pretends to grab it and then runs off with it. Like, oh, this one got really cracked. Ooh.
I mean, I
Yeah.
believe it. It just bounced off a bajillion walls.
Yeah.
I think Brittney, knowing he's definitely a cheater, there's a suspicious squint, but I mean, she didn't see anything this time.
Archie's just like scratching his head, like you can almost see like he has a claw up, and it's like he's trying to trace if half the ball traveled in the air.
It's kind of an impossible shape, but this is too unkind.
Yeah, I mean, I bet something like this has actually happened naturally.
And like, what are you? A physicist? You're a gator who plays golf.
He's a -1 intelligence.
It'd be hilarious if he was a physicist, but
It would
regardless.
be funny. That you know what? That's his character arc. He gets a lot. He gets a degree.
This is what triggers his interest in physics. At first,
How the
it's
fuck
just
did that ball do that?
at first it's just to do cool golf tricks, but then he gets invested. And it is now Brittney's turn.
Can I just say that Archie has like a million golf balls on hand, so he just hands her one.
Yeah, I think
All right.
Yeah, that's
Let
fair.
me. Do. That one's a 16 sleight of hand for 16.
And is
then
Brittney trying
oh
to
wait,
go through the alligator or around it?
I think she'll go around it.
Mm-hmm.
Too many random variables in that one. Okay, first strength is a 13. Second one, wait, I did the math wrong. That's a 12. Second one is another 17.
Which one you using?
17. Yeah, 17.
All right. With those, I think you avoid the alligator. Your ball rolls down the hill, collides with the back wall, and bounces into the hole for another hole in one. Brittney's on a roll.
Yeah, Archie once again like goes, yeah, and he kind of like, like the Tuscan Raiders, like he does that with his golf club.
Ooh.
I'm just waiting for the tides to turn. I'm getting very scared.
I mean, I think the teams might be about even, just because Archie didn't do too good that first round.
We'll
And
see.
this round we both got a hole in one, but Jacky did also get a hole in one, and the other
It's
and
kind of funny.
Benji.
Mhm.
Oh, I have not been keeping track of score.
I'm keeping track. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
Zen has the.
I have the sheet.
I know. Thank you.
All right. So I will assume Jacky walks back up as the group are arriving at the third hole. This one's a little bit longer of a stretch than the holes before it, kind of a wavy back and forth. And as you watch the group before you finish up at this hole, there are animatronic alligators that will lunge out from the sides to try and divert your ball.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I think these are the Garys. They're all named Gary. But you know what? Archie actually like puts a hand on Brittany's shoulder and says, "These are the Garys. That's scary. That's scary. That's scary." He just keeps going on.
Is that one Larry?
Archie like looks, like peers down at Benji and then just like squints and says, "No, they're the Larrys. Wait, the Garys." I am confused now.
I think Jackie would pat Archie's shoulder and says, Gary's with a G.
Yeah, I knew that. I'm the one who named him. And then he like points a very accusing finger at Benji and says, "Don't go messing with my head."
Oh, sorry. Hi, berries.
Jackie like lightly smacks Benji on the top
Ow.
of the head.
Brittney knows enough to not and purposely antagonize her teammates. She keeps her mouth shut about the names.
I'm using the 17 since it's a long course.
All right, and then I would also like you to roll me a d10 for luck.
Okay. Luckily, I
Yay,
have the
luck.
dice with me. I always have a hard time telling which one's D10, which one's not. Okay, this one. 9.
All right. Yeah, with that, Jacky knocks the ball straight down the course, a good distance, a good half of the way, and nicely avoids all of the alligators that would interfere with the ball. Nice clean hit.
Nice.
Alright, and that was a hole in one. So Archie's turn.
No, it
No?
was about halfway down the course. You
I
still
don't
have
miss that part.
Yeah, it's a longer course than before, so a 17 won't clear it.
Mm. Okay, next sleight of hand.
By the way, Tala, there's the reference for the weasel.
I'm looking.
They're both named Archibald. Just by pure
Yeah.
coincidence.
That was by pure coincidence.
I'm gonna go with the 16.
Alright, yeah, with and then another D10 for luck.
Yep. 8.
8. Yeah, that's good enough to avoid the alligators once again and sink the ball into the hole in 2 strokes. Very good, because this is a par 4.
Yeah. She does another little pose.
Of course, of course. More polite golf clapping.
I love that that's a sound effect. But
That works great.
Archie,
Archie. Sleight of hand. 22.
Hell yeah.
The animatronics are cruising.
The
Mhm.
animatronics are just here to have a nice time.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the background, violence.
Okay, I'm gonna use that would be a 19, so I'll use the 19. Oh wait, no, there's a 22. I'm actually gonna use the 22.
Yeah, it's a long one. Might as well get some use from that nat 20. And then do roll a d10 for luck.
Oh yes. 6.
Alright. Yeah, Archie sends this ball absolutely flying across the course, zeroed in on the hole at the end of it. With great timing, so a couple alligators zoom out before and after the ball, but none connect with it. And Archie has gotten a hole in one.
The Garys are his friends.
Karen's our husband. He just like does a cool pose again.
of course, of course. I guess that makes it Benji's turn now.
Yep.
Go ahead, Benji. Do your best.
Quiet you.
She
Also-
doesn't
oh,
actually know
shoot.
his name. She just, go ahead, little buddy. Do your best.
Thank you. That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah, rock on, little
he's-
guy. Archie not
he's
kidding
up,
that they're
picking up-
trying to be antagonizing.
25.
Wow.
Oh boy.
And then we have, oh, nat 20. That is,
Hell yeah, you want to use that one?
I'll use the 21 with the 25 on aim.
And then a d10 for luck.
Of course, D10 for luck.
Does it mean that I want you to roll a 1?
9.
Oh boy, yeah. Benji also. I'm imagining maybe like takes up the same starting position that Archie just used, sort of copying after the gator, and also sends the ball cruising across the course, for a hole in one.
Yeah! Benji just kind of does a little jump, puts his fists in the air, and he's just like, yeah! There's a very loud clang as his golf club just falls behind him. Metal pipe sound. What? Alright.
How many holes in ones?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have been a little bit too forgiving with these sleight of hand DCs, but
You could kind of make it a little raise the DC as we go along if you'd like.
I might, but
Yeah,
also
the
you
holes
guys
get
have been
harder.
rolling a lot of 19s and 20s, so
Yeah, eventually our luck might run out.
we'll see.
True. Let's just see. Like,
Well, you got rid of my weasel, so there's not much else I can do to hinder. He was kind of
Uh,
supposed to be my one main way of cheating.
You
Well,
need
that-
more ways of cheating.
amateur work, buddy. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no.
gotta
Should
have
have
other
put all
avenues.
shouldn't have put all my eggs in one basket. Okay, anyway, I got other spells.
Okay, that is a 13 for sleight of hand. Oof. And strength. Uh, first one's a 2. God, your strength is bad. Second one is a 20, a nat 20, which turns into an 18.
Oh boy, her strength is bad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
If a nat 20 it turns into an 18, oh boy. And then roll a d10 for luck.
Sure thing. Where's my D10?
I'm not sure whether to
There.
root for Brittney or not.
There's my D10. Don't
I'm
fail me
rooting
now,
for
buddy.
Tala as a player, not Brittney as a character.
Don't
Yeah.
root for Brittney. Do not. I swear.
But my character's on the same team as her.
Well, if okay, in character you can root for her, but out of character, do not.
Yeah, out of character.
oh,
She needs to be
oh.
humbled.
That's a 2 for the luck.
Ooh. Okay. So I think as Brittney hits the ball, it gets a fair bit of distance down the hole, but it starts drifting off to the side, and an alligator comes out from the side and knocks into it, knocking it into the opposite wall, and you are in one of not exactly a corner, but in one of those side portions of the wave. Instead of being on track to hit it into the hole. So it'll take a little bit of finagling to get back on track.
Okay, okay. I can work with this. I'll roll again. Okay. 17 plus dirty 20 for sleight of hand. That's first strength is an 8. Second strength is a okay. Second strength is a 15. How far away am I from the hole?
I'll say you're in that little dip just beside the hole, like directly under the hole if you come straight down from where the alligator head is drawn, that sort of dip.
Okay, yeah, then I'll go with the 15 for this one.
Mhm.
And I might go with Mage Hand too. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Eating, I love it.
With that, you were able to knock the ball from the groove where it has come out into the ending stretch of the course. So you will be lined up nicely to knock the ball into the hole on your next stroke, but you are sort of out in the middle of the course for now. Still need a good stroke to get it in.
Okay, wait, where am I on the? I think I misunderstood where I was.
Okay. Yeah, this is the problem with. I was like, should I make like a numbered grid again so I can easily. And I was like, nah, I'll just describe it. No, I should have put more landmarks in. So you were in the like off to the side groove beside the whole 3 text underneath the alligator. And you hit it.
Oh, I was down there.
Yeah, and you hit it out into like the ending stretch of the course where it's more open. So you're no longer blocked from the hole by, the edge of the course coming in. You're lined up for a final shot, but you're still like a foot or so away.
Okay. Nah, it's too obvious to cheat here.
Yeah, it would be.
He will go ahead and roll. Oh, another 17 into. I misspelled that. Another dirty 20 for sleight of hand.
Stealth of hand.
Shit. Look away. First, first strength's a 5. Second strength, 14. I will be going with that 5.
All right. And with the 5, it is just enough to tap the ball forward into the hole. It looks like it hesitates on the edge for a second before rolling in.
All right, and wait, this hole was hole 3. Got it.
Mhm. All right. Do we want to do a break here, or do we want to do one more hole before the break?
Um,
I'm good either way.
I'm
Yeah.
also pretty good, but I'll say with taking a break now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do want to get myself a glass of water.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
All right. So we'll take a break here. We'll be back in 10 or 15 or so and resume with hole 4. Hello.
Yellow.
Ah,
No.
jump scare.
Jump scare.
Don't do that to me. Don't jump scare me.
Boo.
Jump scaring here at the PartyPlex?
My
What
god.
Illegal.
did you think?
Who would do a jump scare in Five Nights at Freddy's? That's just out of character.
Tis illegal.
Truly out of line.
All right, and we are back from break with we're gonna have to cut a few holes out for timing reasons. So, we'll just hand wave over holes 4 and 5 and go straight to hole 6, which
Ooh.
unfortunately the drawing is a little bit hard to capture on it, but it has a full Hot Wheels style or Sonic style loop-de-loop.
Nice.
So
Oh boy.
yeah.
That's fun.
Mhm. Yeah, better have a nice strong arm to get it all the way across the loop on that one. So Jacky, first up.
Yep, yep. My rolls. Okay. Sleight of hand. 15. Now for strength. Boop. I got a 21 for my first one, so I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, 15, 21. That's going over the loop will eat a lot of your strength, but the 15 is enough aim to keep your ball in the loop the whole time. And then the 21, it goes sailing up, over, around, down, and comes to a stop about a foot or two away from the hole. So, very nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, let's do the next one. Okay, since I'm not very far from the hole, I'm gonna go with the 15 since it's weaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The 15's definitely the right call there. I think the 13 is with the 13 your ball like sort of skates just past the hole by a couple inches and then hits off the back wall and comes bouncing back, uh leaving you a few inches away from the hole.
Hmm. Is it close enough that I can just do the tap?
I'll say so, yeah.
So that's 3.
That's 3, which is par for this hole. On to Archie.
Nice.
Righty, sleight of hand. 17.
Very nice.
Is 12 or 16. I guess I'll go the 16.
Yep. Definitely the way to go on this one. So you hit your ball into the loop-de-loop. As it almost completes the loop-de-loop, you see it sort of like drops from the top to the bottom, like instead of staying pressed to the loop-de-loop for the whole thing. It starts to run out of power there, but it just makes it and rolls down the rest of the slope towards the hole, stopping a couple feet away, but lined up very well.
Alrighty. It's like Archie was holding his breath as it slowed and then like went whoo, and it actually went. 20 in our sleight of hand. 20 raised.
Nat 20, yeah, that's pretty dang good.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. 20 plus 2. Forgot that R. Okay. So it's just a couple feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Feels like a 4 would be too weak, but it might just be enough. I'll try the 4.
Yeah, the 4, you knock it forward a few inches in the right direction, but you still got a fair bit of ground to cover.
Archie just kind of sighs and tries again. 11 this time, not as good. Right. This time I'll try that 6.
Yeah, you get a little more power. Huh?
And Brittney used telekinetic to push it in. Give it the extra push it needs.
Sure. Do you want to roll sleight of hand and Jacky and Benji can roll perception to see if they would call this out?
It doesn't have somatic components.
I mean, I know it's not visible, but if the ball like suddenly takes a right turn and beelines for the hole, that's gonna be very noticeable as something weird. don't you think?
I was thinking it was on. Okay,
Like
let's see. What's
it's
my
invisible and you're like altering the course of the stroke, but still there's a way you could do it that would be very obvious that something's up.
Oh, right.
Oh gosh, you have to be the 18 from Doll.
Try and get past the clown. Do your best.
Guess what?
Well,
I did.
Oh my god.
nice.
Oh hell
Huh.
yeah. Is Benji gonna roll perception?
I'm gonna try. I gotta find it quickly. Oops. There it is.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
you're not.
I mean, we
Yeah.
remember what happened during Apple birthday trouble.
What is this in reference to?
Both the times that he got a nat 1 on perceiving, you know.
Oof.
He
Yeah.
sees nothing.
He's yeah, he sees nothing. That looks like a totally normal stroke. You know, Archie is just that good at golf to be able to hit a nice little curveball and sink the ball into the hole on that last
Mm.
stroke. Archie, that feels. I don't know if Archie wants to roll perception on this.
Oh, just for fun.
Mhm.
I think for Jackie, her thing is that she was skeptical about it, but then like looked at Archie and went, "There's no way Archie would be cheating. He's a great guy."
Oh,
And
a nat
indeed, he's
20.
not. Yeah, nat
Yeah,
20. It's a little below the stealth, but it is a nat 20, so I'm gonna say, Archie, something feels a little bit off about that stroke. You didn't think you could make it, like, given how you hit the ball, but apparently you did.
Yeah, I feel like he like squints at his golf club and then shrugs. A win's a win.
Even though you're inside.
Must have been the wind.
That means
uh,
he's in the overdrive.
and that brings us to Benji's turn.
Oh, yes. Turn of the Benji. Dirty
Hell yeah.
20. Okay. Then I'm not gonna add the +1. We're gonna. Oh,
So 8 or 5.
5. I'm gonna have to go with 8, which is the strongest he can give it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a tragedy.
Oh, with a really good aim like that, maybe he's trying to aim through the loop-de-loop so it just goes past it.
Mm. Yeah.
Maybe, but even then, I doubt that it's actually gonna make it through.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
Not with
shame.
that strength.
On any other hole where strength is less important, maybe it would have helped you out, but you have perfectly lined up your aim with this loop de loop, but unfortunately, you spent so long lining up that your swing is not as strong as it needs to be. The ball rolls up and then rolls back down and right back to your feet.
Well, I gotta hit it again.
There's some very mean laughter from Brittney.
Benji is not catching on, but
Benji's sleight of hand modifier is great.
oh, that is
Oh no.
an 8 to aim and a 6 to hit. So this time it's a little bit more wonky.
Yeah.
Only Jackie were actually okay with cheating.
I think instead this time it doesn't even make it to the loop de loop. Instead, you like gently roll the ball into like the wall alongside the course in the lead up to the loop de loop.
Okay, but I have a thought. Would you consider this? So, you know how barbarians have like reckless hit in which they can get anybody who attacks them gets advantage I think that's how it works. Hang on, I'm double checking myself on how
Yeah,
that
reckless attack
specifically
is
works.
like you get advantage on making your next attack, but then on the next turn, people get advantage attacking you.
Yeah. Can I say that for the sake of this, something similar in which I automatically fail on aiming, but I can get advantage on hitting it, or something along those lines.
That will not be useful to you because if you do not aim well enough, it will not go on the loop-de-loop. It'll just go off the course.
But it's right in front of the loop-to-loop, isn't it not?
It is in front of the loop-de-loop, but that doesn't mean you can't miss.
Alright, fair enough. Well, it was worth a try. 21, come on, Benji. Benji.
Let's go, Benji.
If
Come
you
on, Benji, you
Hey,
can.
Nat 20.
nat
Okay,
20.
there we go.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm guessing you're using that nat 20?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, with the 21
Just
on
peeved.
aim and the nat 20 on strength this time, your rage at being mocked perhaps fuels you as you pull back your arm and the ball goes soaring over the loop-de-loop, straight across the second half of the course and right into the hole.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
Alright.
nice.
Yeah, Jackie like cheers Benji on.
rock on.
So, hold on. What are the scores so far?
For this hole or in general?
For in general.
For this hole, everyone has gotten 3, which is the par. I don't have totaling set up, so just give me a second. Jacky has gotten 8. Archie has gotten 9. Benji has gotten 8. And Brittney has gotten 4, but hasn't done this hole yet.
Okay. Okay, I see. Got it. I will go ahead and roll sleight of hand. That is plus. Okay. Oof. A 10 for sleight of hand. And then first strength 14. Second strength 15.
Alright, which one are you gonna use?
If I cheat and use mage hand, could I get advantage on the sleight of hand?
Sure.
Yippee!
Perception check time for us then.
Yep.
It's like
Well,
we're
that
playing
was
2 games. Minigolf and detect the cheater.
well, that was kind of better. Yes, sleight of hand or
What
Ooh.
was your
Okay.
deception?
so let me roll deception now.
Brittney loves slang.
It's her
Yes.
favorite hobby.
Benji got a 14 on perception. What's the sleight of hand modifier?
Deception is.
Or okay,
Yeah,
Wait,
I
where's
think.
my mod again?
Or
There it is.
stealth.
or stuff.
Mm.
20. Wait, am I doing my math? Okay, yeah. I did my math right. 22.
Christ.
Wait,
Uh,
because I got exactly 22 as well.
oh boy.
Can we
So,
say detect?
yeah, meets it beats it. So, yeah, as the rest of you watch, Brittney lines up her shot, and for a second, it looks like it's going to fly off the edge of the loop-de-loop, but then it swings back towards the middle of the course as Brittney's mage hand keeps it from flying off, and near the middle of the loop-de-loop, it does sort of run out of steam and fall, but it lands on the second half of the track and gently rolls towards the other part of the green, but Jacky, that looks really weird. I think Archie is mostly taken aback. Archie and Benji are mostly like, whoa, that was so cool, but Jacky, that doesn't seem quite right to you.
I think something nobody notices is for like a second fully red eye flickers on her face and then disappears.
Well, Brittney will go ahead and do her second hit. Oh shoot! Don't fall off. Okay. Sleight of hand is a 16. Strength. First one's a 7. Second one's okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Second one is another 14.
Okay.
Which one are
So,
you using?
uh,
Unless Jacky's going to step in before she can make this hit.
no, she's gonna hit it. It's gonna happen when the ball is in the air.
Okay. So which one are you using, Brittney?
How far away am I from the hole?
You're like just past the loop-de-loop, so you got a couple feet to go.
Oh, a couple feet? Okay, yeah, then 14.
All right.
Okay. My turn. Okay. So as the ball goes in the air, Jacky casts Unseen Servant and makes
Ooh.
it so that the Unseen Servant grabs the ball once in the air and then has the ball like fly off into the water.
Okay, roll stealth or deception for that, because that seems... And everyone else roll perception.
Can I reason advantage for that?
Well, just roll it once for now.
Oh, careful there.
Good damn.
Good luck.
Perception is a. Okay, that's a 12. Oof.
What would be your reasoning for advantage on this one, Tala?
I mean, she knows how physics works.
I mean, they all know how
Like-
physics works to a certain degree.
You know how hard to get the ball.
Yeah, she also knows how hard she hit it.
That's true. Okay, you can roll an advantage.
I mean, her perception modifier is not good enough unless. Yeah, nope. That is a. Wait, it's another 12.
The dice
So
said
nobody
no.
knows.
Mhm.
So nobody notices.
Nobody
Archie
notices.
whistles.
It looks you made it look very natural where it just like as it just barely left the ground, it veered off and you hear a splash as it lands in the stream.
And Jacky looks perfectly innocent.
Archie whistles and goes, "Man, the wind's wild today."
Yeah. The wind. I think
Yeah.
I think Brittney might sort of side eye Benji.
I think Jacky would laugh and like nudge Archie with an elbow and go, or the kid's got more strength than she realized.
Benji is innocent, I swear.
He may be innocent, but Brittney doesn't think that.
Is this
Oh.
the face of a cheater?
So I'll say Archie has the second ball. You can start from the same point again. It cost you a stroke, but you can have another attempt without having to do the loop-de-loop.
All right. Sleight of hand. I didn't really need that good of a roll, but okay. And then first strength. Okay, first strength 17. That's the wrong number. Second strength 3.
Oh boy. No middle ground here.
Well, I mean, if we're already, if we're really going to go in on the cheating, she will pick that 17 and just use Mage Hand to stop it prematurely if it looks like it's gonna go over.
All right. Yeah. You line up your shot, hit it. It goes maybe a little bit stronger than you intended, and as it uh heads straight for the hole, it looks for a second like it might pop back up, but falls back in and sinks for yet another
Oh,
3 on this
check
hole.
for that cheating.
What?
What?
If we do a perception check for that bit of cheating.
It's not
Let
cheating.
this cheating slide.
The 17 is allowed by the DC for that type
Okay.
of stroke.
Okay,
It is
so she didn't
I
need
thought
to.
you
yes,
were doing
it
Mage
is
Hand. I give you a thumbs up. You are good.
yeah, it is the maximum you can hit without overshooting the hole for that distance.
Okay.
All right, and then we are going to skip over a couple more holes and we arrive at the final hole, hole 9, which is a little ramp which crosses the stream, and there is an animatronic alligator that periodically jumps out of the water to try to catch the balls soaring over it.
All right, last. Then, real
Ooh.
quick, what would our scores need to? What would we need to score in this hole to win?
The par is 3. What you need to score exactly to win by team will take me a second to calculate.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, you can go ahead and start rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Can while you do that, could I subtle cast silvery barbs on Jacky for her sleight of hand roll?
Okay.
Jackie has done nothing wrong. Screw you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're
Uh.
on the opposite team. She has no beef with you, but well, she's in this to win.
Might as well get
She
started
can't
early.
just ignore you.
What
Uh,
does Silvery Barbs do?
Oh, you roll with disadvantage.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, it's a react. Well, after you roll first, and then I can decide to silvery barbs as a reaction. So you have to re-roll it.
Also, would I notice I'm getting Silvery Barbed?
It's I'm spending a sorcery point on this subtle spell.
Also, points wise, each of you has 8 points except for Archie, who has 9. So all you need is to have the other team score 2 points more than you do.
Okay, so we're pretty close, but we're still a little bit behind. Got it.
Mm-hmm. By 1 point.
Oh, you rolled really well.
Oh
Yeah.
dang. Okay.
I have a +2 to a lot of things.
Is
Ooh.
the 20 sleight of hand and the 20 and 15 strength?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then you re-roll that sleight of hand. Casting silvery barb, subtle spell.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and give that advantage to. I'll give it to myself.
Not to Archie, who's going next.
You know
I
what?
didn't roll
Actually,
bad.
yeah, sure. I'll give Archie gets advantage on his next roll.
Yay.
I still
So-
got a good sleight of hand, so haha.
Yeah,
Dang.
which strength are you using?
Considering the way this hole is set up, 20.
Yep, and then I need you to roll me a d8 for luck.
Okay. Since it's a bigger obstacle, it's less area for mistake, I suppose. Fell off my table.
No.
No.
Oh
Where'd it
I
go?
rolled 1.
That does not
Oh.
count.
I know, I'm being silly.
no!
I'm just a silly little guy.
No, seriously, where'd it go?
Do you want to try dice parser?
No, I don't want to lose my dice for real, for real.
Please, we're on a time
ahead.
limit, though.
Yeah, I
Count
don't.
it.
Okay.
7.
All right. Yeah, the ball goes soaring over the ramp and nicely avoids the animatronic alligator, who doesn't jump up until a few seconds after it has hit the opposite part of the green. You're now on the other half of the green. You're a couple feet away from the hole. Uh,
Okay. Nice. I'm gonna go with the 12 since I'm only a couple feet away.
yep. And
Can I mage hand to make it look like it went, oh, just over?
roll your stealth or deception,
All right,
and
rolling
everyone
my
else roll perception.
Please don't.
Oh
Okay.
boy, beloved perception. 3. There we go. There's your planet.
Fine.
There's your Benji.
All right, my deception is my mod is okay. That should be. Wait, I forgot how to add real quick. Okay, so
Are you okay? You need help?
I woke up early.
Mhm,
Okay,
okay.
15 plus. Yeah, 23.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. Eh, Forgot to roll mine. Let me look. Grr.
20. Yeah, that makes it. Jack, you're pretty sure your hit was all lined up, but apparently it's a little too strong as it sort of dips into the hole and then pops back out and hits against the back wall.
Hmm. Is it close enough to just tap in?
Yep.
Yep, she just taps it in.
All
3
right.
isn't bad, especially on a course like this.
It's par for this hole. On to Archie.
Oh boy. And
What does
he gets
par mean, by the way? I don't play golf.
It's like the expected number of hits for the hole. So like if the average number of hits. So
I think you're gonna. He got advantage, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you have advantage. Oh,
I mean, he
good
got
thing.
advantage. He just got at 5.
Hmm.
Go ahead and use that advantage.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
that's slightly better.
Above average now, thank goodness.
Mhm.
Yeah. 2 strength. Okay, and then it was so I'm gonna go with
15
that
or 5.
15.
Okay, and roll the d8 for
I
luck.
Can Brittney just keep on using mage hand to try and
Let's not cheat
Yeah.
too much.
I mean,
You know what? What if
it's the
what
last
if
hole.
it is.
Brittney
Yeah,
has
but we have 10 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, true.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll say the Archie lines up the hit uh just well enough, hits it just strong enough that it just barely lands on the green on the other side of the course.
Whew. Alright, and I'll go ahead and start the next roll. Boo-boo.
Hell yeah.
Doing better.
I was going to bring up to stop Brittney from constantly cheating. Benjamin just kind of goes up behind her, and because
think he'll
we
use
need to
that.
keep this up. Go ahead.
13.
Mhm. Yeah, I think
13.
19, 13. I'm gonna say that does it, and the ball sinks into the hole in 2 strokes.
Yippee!
Yay!
Jacky and
Also,
Archie are now
Brittney, just
tied.
because, yeah, Brittney, just because I only caught you cheating once doesn't mean that you're free, because Jacky is feeling a little bit vindictive because you've been so mean to her partner.
Aw, she does care.
She's about to be even meaner.
Oh
It's
boy.
Benji's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I gotta keep this up, for every single game that I'm in, as he passes by Brittney, I'm gonna shuck and grasp her.
Yes! Finally, it's not me!
Oh
Her curse is
Alright.
broken.
Oh
So
boy.
this is make
My
a
curse
melee
is
spell attack.
broken.
Uh, melee spell attack. Spell attack bonus, I believe. Which is that's a nat 20.
Oh
my
gosh.
Oh.
Does this mean that I roll double damage or?
Roll the
Sure.
damage and it'll be doubled.
I
Okay.
imagine there's like an extra effect of making her hands shaky even after the shock is over.
Oh, gosh.
18 points of damage from this one shocking
my
crap.
God.
Jesus.
You just wrecked this
Um,
teenager.
He was not intending
18.
her to be fried. If it
She has
if that
25 hit points.
Oh
I was
gosh.
going to say that if this one shots you, or if that's a lot of points of damage, I am willing to just do 9 points of
No,
damage.
no,
because
this is funny. Keep it. Face the consequences.
You get roasted and shaky hands. Congrats.
I'm
I'm gonna say that he
Uh,
just kind of rubbed
very-
his feathers against the carpet a bit. Don't question it before coming up. So that is kind of what fueled his shocking grasp even further. But
I
here he is.
think. Okay, I think I know what.
I would like to remind you that you can't use reactions because you were shocking grasped.
Which means no
This
interfering.
isn't a reaction. I'm gonna assume this is now her turn.
No, he still goes.
Well,
He
not
hasn't
for
hit the
golf,
ball.
but for if you're gonna have a fight, I guess.
Yeah,
We end
He-
not with victory in golf, but just a fist fight.
I before you get out of her uh range, she does like grab onto your arm with like a death grip, and she won't do that. I mean, they're in public, but
Shocking grasp went back.
she does grab onto you with the tightest grip she can manage, and just with a quite frankly magical amount of malice in her voice says, "Don't you fucking touch me ever again." And it will cast dissonant whispers at. I mean, I'm not gonna be using these spell slots.
Use them all at once on Benji. Actually, do.
I feel like being
Um,
kind. I feel like being kind of mean right now. Now that I'm playing Brittney, she's casting dissonant whispers at level 3.
Oh, that is a. Oh, what does that do?
Can I
Ooh.
get a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. He
I,
has.
I think if one of you ends up like making it obvious you're in a fight, one of you's gonna get disqualified. And it'll just be on the animatronics.
We're tied.
uh okay, that's a fail. So dissonant whispers, you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. That's you, of course. And you take
5d6
5d6
psychic
psychic
damage.
damage, and you must immediately use your reaction to move as far as your speed allows away from me. So let me roll the damage.
That might be
And
into
it
the
ends with
stream.
Benji running towards the hills.
Well, Benji running towards the
Brittney.
stream.
Oh,
Brittney,
no!
that's a bit obvious.
20 psychic damage.
Jesus.
It's obvious enough that everyone's gonna notice.
Wait, the
You just-
shocking grasp wasn't obvious enough? That did 18 damage.
I think like Archie looked over just in time to see Benji fry this child, and then Benji's gonna get a look of terror upon his face and just run away.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, it would make it seem more like what Benji did was a pure accident and he like panicked.
But yeah, Benji is just using his 30 speed to run as far from Brittney as possible, just kind of fluffed up and staring. Uh, Once the effect is worn off, he's kind of looking at her.
I'm
He
imagining
yells,
Brittney just stepping up and taking her turn on the hole while Benji is running away.
I'm pretty sure Jackie would actually go up and be like, "Do I take his turn for him?"
No, no, you already went. When he's feeling mature, he can come back and do his turn.
I really think we should wait for him. He looked
You
really
know what?
scared. Maybe something's wrong.
Firebolting you.
Oh,
Who's
he just can't deal with the
firebolting me?
con.
Who's firebolting me?
No, no, I'm for firebolting Brittney.
Oh
Oh,
god.
really? Are you sure you want to do this?
Hey, it's my turn.
Sure.
God.
Get off, get off the field. You hurl, make a ranged spell attack against the target.
Please don't kill Brittany.
Like
It's to humble
I
her.
she is willing to like bring down legal action. Oh,
Oh,
Benji, she knows what lawsuits are. She's willing to use them.
Benji doesn't.
You know what? Can I say
Oh.
that Archie like steps in front and tanks the hit for her?
Aw. That's so
Aw.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable, but now you're taking the brunt of the damage.
And was that 26 the damage or just the hit?
26 to hit. 4
Four
to damage. He's made of metal.
With the 37 health, yeah, that's just like it slightly singes.
Yeah, it like boops him in like the chest and then just evaporates.
And he just glowers at Benji, and you know what? He just stomps over to Benji and looms over him and says, "Why are you attacking the guests?"
She started it. He's lying.
Do you want
He
to roll
started
Like, Archie
deception and
just like looks
insight?
incredulous and says, "She's a teenager. Of course she's gonna be bratty, mean, and look at that hair. She's probably rich."
Well, that doesn't change the fact that she said something really mean.
He like
Oh,
grabs.
I'm sorry. I was being I was getting in the competitive spirit, and you decided grounds to shoot me.
You know,
Do you
Archie
know?
actually just grabs Benji by the throat, lifts him up, and says, "You are an employee here. You do not attack the guests."
He's just kind of flailing around.
I think Jackie would come over and like wrench Benji out of Archie's hands and say, "Listen, I understand how angry you are. I am also very upset that he attacked a child. But I also know that he is extremely stupid and probably hasn't read the entire rule book. So maybe he could do with a couple weeks more training."
God damn it.
Honestly,
He's
this
gonna
is
squirm again. He doesn't want more training.
honestly, this is just ridiculous. Okay, hold on. How do I want to phrase this? Uh,
Do you know who my father is?
I was thinking of that, but I realized something.
Benji is not aware.
This is ridiculous. If you can't keep control of your employees and ensure that we are safe in what's supposed to be what? Isn't this a children's play area? You know, I think I've had enough of this place until you can make sure your guests are safe in this building. I'm not staying here any longer. And she's going to doing her best to hide the quite frankly shaky condition her hands are in cuz like electricity and 18 hit points. She's at 7 HP right now. She's leaving.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think Jackie's gonna like toss Benji to the floor and like go over to Brittney and be like, "Here, at least let me get something to help you heal up. That looks like it hurt."
I said
Shoot.
I'm leaving. I've had enough of this place and I'm not staying any longer than I have to.
Then take it for the road. And she like holds out one of the healing cupcakes. I'm not letting you
Aw.
leave when you're injured, so at least take this and eat it because it will help you feel better. Then you can leave.
I mean, I guess she
But-
hasn't had lunch. She will accept the cupcake with a bit of a glare.
It does what's on the tin. It's a healing cupcake.
How much does
Okay.
it heal again?
Nice.
You know what? And I think Archie will just cast Healing Word. Like, later.
Later, alligator.
Let's see how much she does.
Yeah. She at least
Well,
made
you can
three
have a
atomic friends.
yeah. You can have a good. You two can have a good day at least. At least you seem competent employees compared to that one.
Yeah, Jackie nods and promises he's going to take a lot of training until he gets better at this. We are not going to allow him to be around the children until he quits acting like this. I can promise you that.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in your employee training then. And Brittney will leave.
There
With
she
cupcake.
goes.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Hell yeah, free food. Okay, let me roll for the healing and then
And now Benji has a future of getting some extra training with probably both the security clowns, considering it's accident.
God
oh,
damn it.
17 healing. She's almost back at full HP. That was a really good cupcake.
Yeah, it's like your favorite flavor.
Okay, I won't sue the place then. This is nice.
I think after she leaves, Archie just turns to like Jackie and says, I don't know who won. Wanna split the prize money?
I don't think
Yeah, Jackie
either of
nods
you won.
happily.
I'm sorry, neither of your teams finished. I don't think either of you won.
It goes
Well, I
to
think they would
another
go back.
team.
Someone in the background's just won 800 tickets.
Yeah, I think both
Goddamn.
animatronics would support that.
Mhm.
They play good.
Yeah, you get like a consolation prize for participating of 100 tickets. So
Hmm.
you can get
Does
yourself a
Benji
little
also
something.
get the tickets?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Plus, they
Okay.
always have more chances since Archie is literally the guy of the golf course.
Yeah,
and
we
I
should
think
revisit the golf game.
what were you saying, MJ?
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying we could revisit a golf game.
Yeah, we can always run it again. And
Mhm.
as Brittney walks out, I think a staff bot tries to hand her a wad of tickets. I don't know if she'll take them, but 100 tickets if you want them.
You know what? It's Otto desperately trying to avoid them getting sued.
If it's Otto trying to avoid them getting sued, it's probably more than 100 tickets. It's like 200 or 300.
Yeah, you know what? 200 tickets.
Mhm.
I I think at this point she feels kind of bad for this poor staff bot. Not their fault they got an idiot unemployed. She'll accept the tickets. She wasn't gonna sue them anyways. They've got their cupcakes are too good to do that, and she's still staying here for like another couple days until her dad's done.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Plus, if she
Hooray!
ever hits up the arcade, she can just get a ton more, considering who's running the arcade. Mr. hands out free tokens because you're doing good and he supports you.
Well, we'll see. If she's in town for a couple more days, maybe she wants to do an FPS. We'll see. I can't speak for Tala. Your final scores.
That's fair.
Jacky got 11, Archie got 11, Benji failed to finish, Brittney failed to finish. Congrats.
Sorry,
It
Brittney.
was a tie. Kind of.
hmm It was a tie. If you add up the scores that Benji and Brittney did get, they were tied.
God damn.
Wow. Ties across the board.
hmm
They were equally good at golf.
Yes. Anything else people want to say before we stop the recording?
Technically, we succeeded in humbling Brittney slightly.
Just a little
Mm.
bit.
A little
Yeah.
bit. We at least
I
felt
don't-
bad for a staff bot.
Yeah.
Listen, they didn't ask to work alongside Benji.
Yeah.
She's also feeling very spiteful.
Alright, fair enough. I don't have anything to add.
That was fun.
It was.
Yay! Thank you
Benji
all for
is
playing.
suffering the consequences, but
Benji
yeah,
will
thank you
suffer.
for running.
Yay.
Mhm.
Have a good rest of the day, everyone. Thanks to listeners for listening. Bye.
Bye.